This video will remind you how to set up your dashboard. As we have courses that are finishing up and we have new courses coming on board, we need to set up our dashboard. And the second thing that this video will show you is how to set up your master course. We want to have these master courses that have all of our materials and everything in it, so that when we get a new group of students, we can take the master course and copy it into or import it into our new course with students. So you're going to learn how to practice that today. So to be able to set up our dashboard, the first thing we're going to do is go to Courses, and we go to All Courses. Now this is something that you want to remind your students as well, because they may not be seeing the courses that they currently have because they haven't gone in and restarred in their phone or their device. So remember, if you unstar something, then that will remove it off your dashboard, and so filling in that little star will keep it there. This is also the place, so again we hit Courses and then went to All Courses. This is the place that you're going to add a course. Now we're going to add a master course for geometry, so we're going to put in CHS Geometry Master, and I put a date in. You want to put something that has to do with your school, so that in case they had to identify which school it belonged to, they could do that. So we put CHS Geometry Master, and then we hit Create Course. Now in these master courses, if you have other teachers that also teach the same subject or the same course, and you would like to share resources and things like that, you can add them as people to this course, so that they can also import things from this course into their courses. So this is just setting up our new course. We need to go to Settings, and this is where we're going to go copy our content. So click on Settings in the lower, should probably be at the end of your list, and you can go ahead and notice my course code has that CHS in it. Again, we really don't need to start or stop the course. It's going to be private because this is just something that we share with, we're not putting students in this course. This is just a master course. You can also take this master to the Commons as well. So what we are going to do is we're going to import content into this course. So right now this is a blank slate. So we're going to, on the right hand side, halfway down, click on Import Content into this course, because we want to have it copy things from another course. So we're going to select Copy a Canvas Course, and then we need to search for that course. And we are going to go with find the right one here. We're going to, now you will just have a list of all of your courses. I happen to have, since I'm in as myself, I have a bigger list, but you're going to choose one of your courses, and then we're going to click on Select Specific Content. There are things that you don't necessarily want to bring over that are specific to that course, so we're going to select Specific Content, and then you're going to hit Adjust Events and Due Dates. If you don't do that, it's going to assign a date, and it's going to put things on calendars and things like that. So I would suggest removing dates, and then you're going to hit Import. And so once we have done that, if you notice over here, we have Select Content. And so when we are selecting the content, do we want the course settings? Probably so. The syllabus, you can have your syllabus, or that can be something that you add later. Modules, if you notice, it has all the different modules that we had in that particular course. Assignments, so I do want modules, but you also need to check what is going into those modules. Right now that's just the outline. So do we want assignments? So when you open up your assignments, are these things that you're going to want to come to the next to your master course. I would suggest when you are naming them that possibly you name them as a topic or what it is that you're doing, and rather than putting a date in, because you would have to change all of those things. So it just depends on how you do assignments. We're not going to do assignments because that had the dates in it. Discussion topics. Are we going to want these same discussion topics? So we're going to click on discussion topics and wiki pages. Now this is where, for example, this course had a lot of videos, it had Quizlets. We do want those, so we're going to check that. Now you could check, oh, I want these 3 but not these. You can specifically check the individual items. That's why naming them is so very important, naming them with what it is. I don't want announcements to come over. That's not something that, and same thing with calendar events. Those things don't necessarily need to come over, but I do want all of my files to come over. And so we're going to hit select content, and you will see it running over here. You're going to follow this same process if you have a master course and you want to import it into a course that has students. So you'd go to that course that has your students in it, and then you would hit import content into course, and it will make the copy for you. Adding under people, if you add people, maybe other teachers that teach the same course, that might be something that you might want to add those other teachers to this course. They can import their things into this course, and so you have one course that you're building with everybody in your department or possibly in your content area. So once that is done running, it should say complete. It should give you errors if there were errors. And so now at this point we should be able to click on some of these things. So if we go down and let's go to home. And when you go to home, then you'll see your old home page. It'll have your old syllabus, modules. It'll have all your modules in there and all of the information in it. Now, if you notice, all of these are published. So if in your master course, once you bring your master course over, you might want to consider unpublishing, which just means clicking off all of those little balloons. If you unpublish them in your master course, then when you import them into a course with students, then they won't be published until you actually hit that little balloon or that little cloud to publish it. And it just makes it easier. It's less work on everybody.